What's going on, you guys? My name is Rage, and we are back today to unpack the shiny store that we have right now. Given that this All That Glitters event is fully live, and in fact, we're getting this other opportunity here to actually earn additional shiny coins, in addition to spending incursion campaign energy for this event. But it's been great because if you guys have been blitzing and taking advantage of the golden blitz that's live in game right now, all available through this blitz game mode, you should have been amassing quite a bit of shiny coins now compared to the earlier week where we just weren't really getting enough coins. And to be honest, I wasn't even using my campaign energy just because I saw it wasn't worth. But I almost feel like the event itself was designed for really this coming week, because if you guys take a look here, my shiny coin balance is now north of 36,000. So this is how it should have been at the very beginning when we were getting, obviously coins to purchase, but we weren't getting enough from a daily perspective. Now we're getting quite a bit from these events all working coherently together. We can actually do an analysis here of what is actually good to purchase in the shiny coin, so that way you guys are maximizing your value and making sure that you're not missing any opportunities here to really push up your roster and not losing that value to be had, right? So guys, first and foremost, if you guys haven't spent any coins yet, hopefully not, and you're watching this beforehand, and you can take advantage, is that there's characters in here that you do want to be mindful of, right? Remember, Forge is already farmable, so you may not want to use your shiny coins on purchasing shards of him. However, if you're just that one purchase away from getting his unlock, maybe it is time to pull the trigger. But remember, he's a war character already. Red Goblin, Gwenem, they're both available actually in the store. Those are the two characters I would recommend actually using your coins for, just because we know they're not yet farmable. They're obviously going to be farmable, but at the end of the day, if you want to get a head start on that, for myself personally, many of us will likely have him at 4 stars, 5 stars. So it's nice to get that 16,500 purchase here to get the 15 shards, because they're just not available in the game, and this is a pretty exclusive purchase. So that was nice for them to actually include characters like the new Hive Mind team. Now, if you guys are just going to be patient about it and you're waiting for the characters, we can talk about, what is actually good in terms of value for purchasing some of the materials that are available, right? So I'll work my way top down, guys, but in case you're wondering as well, it is nice that the majority of all of these available purchases, you can actually compare it back actually to what's available also in the supply store. So for example, we have this augmented liquid hydrazine, 15 pieces for 6,750 gold, right? I'm sorry, shiny coins. It's a gear tier 18 tech mini unique, in case you guys are confused on what the breakdown of it is. And you can head over to the supply store, and you can see I'm already doing some purchases here on my Crimson gear, but you can find the exact same one here. So typically the gold store is a really good reference if you just want to see what your conversion is going to be. And for 4 pieces here of the hydrazine, it does cost 400k. And again, you want to confirm it's a gear tier tech mini unique, so that way you're comparing apples to apples. So we're getting 4 pieces here for 400 grand, or you're getting 15 pieces here for 6,750 coins here. So the value conversion here is actually, this purchase alone right here, if you were to do it, it's actually equivalent to 1.5 million in gold when you prorate. So it's just some simple math. You basically just divide it by the ratios. But in my honest opinion, I think this is probably one of the better purchases, because you do need gear tier 18 to elevate your characters all the way to the next gear tier 19 as well. And as well, obviously, if you're trying to work towards Dark Dimension 6, this is a no-brainer. Another good one, in my honest opinion, are just working our way top down, right? These psionic essences, which are classified also as gear tier 18 mini unique, so they're just apples to apples. Make sure you guys are keeping track of this row. The 17s and the 16s are also really, really good. So we got ribosomes here, 20 pieces for 2,500. You can see gear tier 17 mutant mini unique, and this actually does have a 1 million cost right here. So if you were to purchase 20 pieces of it right now with the 2,500 coins, that's equivalent to 1 million gold savings in your account. We have augmented celestial lattices. This is gear tier 16. You're getting 60 pieces for 3,600, and this actually is probably one of the best values, is that you're using 3,600 coins, but this purchase right here, this is equivalent to 1.5 million in gold. So if you guys need these gear tier 16 mini uniques, it's actually probably, I would say, either the best value purchase or the second best value purchase in the store. So definitely pay attention to this if you need it, because this is a great opportunity to push up those characters to gear tier 16. Another big one obviously here is also the uniques, right? Because with any kind of unique, you're going to need your characters at gear tier 16, 17, 18, and they all need the same teal materials unique, right? So you can see you're getting 5 pieces here for 3,000 coins. When you go back to your supply store, it does actually cost, 2 pieces for 250. So the fact that you're getting, more than double, the value there is about 625k. Not amazing, but you're going to be needing a lot of these uniques to push up your characters, right? So it's not the best value in my honest opinion. Like I said, when you analyze the math, the gear tier 17 and the gear tier 16 mini uniques, these two right here shown on screen, are the best. So make sure you guys are paying attention to them, because I think they're really, really good, especially if you're just waiting on those few pieces of the minis to bring up your characters. You're usually a big bottleneck next to the uniques, right? I honestly wouldn't spend anything on these origin gear pieces, because you're going to be getting a lot from just playing the game. And you can see here, yes, you're getting 50 pieces for 2,000, but honestly speaking, you can buy a lot of these here too, right? So if we scroll back here, you're getting 100 pieces for 300k here. Honestly, it's not that bad. I wouldn't waste the precious shiny coins on that, guys, just because you're going to be getting this naturally anyways. The majority of events and milestones typically reward these. The ones they don't reward it are more scarce anyways, is the minis, the uniques. So this is a great opportunity to take advantage. Unless you guys are mid-tier and not having access to teal gear, I actually wouldn't recommend the orange gear. But if this is what you need, obviously the big bottleneck here is the unique. So I think getting 25 pieces for 3,750 coins here is really good, but that's as far as I would go for the orange gear, right? Obviously the mini uniques, same situation. If you guys don't have access to teal gear, I wouldn't spend anything on the L4 training modules too. That's a really, really expensive cost. 25 of those modules for 3,750, and you can easily use that 3,750 again to get unique pieces, more gear tier 17 and 16 minis. It just doesn't make sense. And the biggest red flag of all, guys, if there's anything to take away, is do not by any means purchase any kind of catalyst in the store. It's actually the worst value here, and I'm going to demonstrate this as an example. You see these 75 pieces here of the augmented resistance. It costs about 3,375 coins, right? Remember, we already touched on earlier that these gear tier 60 mini uniques have about 1.5 million gold value, so you definitely want to be purchasing this. This 75 resistance teal for 3,375 should be close to 1.5 million value. But if you go to the gold supply store, you can get 100 pieces here for 300k. So it's actually just the worst thing that you can be buying. Do not waste any of your resources on the catalyst, because they're definitely a big trap in the store. They're meant to elude you, and that way you're pumping really precious resources into this when you don't need to. So there you guys have it. The recap again, characters that you need are definitely a big focus here if you need them, especially Red Goblin and Gwenom. I think they're probably the most prized targets here. It's probably what I'm using it for. Gear tier 18 mini uniques, in addition to 17 and 16s, have the best value in addition to any uniques that you may need, especially if you're waiting on that to bring characters into Dark Dimension 6 or just Gear tier 18 in general. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Let me know anything in the comments below. Good luck in your guys' shiny coin purchases, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.